PW on the forums. This is my first video for MLB The Show, so bear with me. Yesterday, the Onus Wagner collection was released, and I dumped all the cards I had invested in. I made like 300,000 stubs, just like that, after my initial investment of like 120. And I was thinking, because I pay attention to the forums all the time, and I was like, yeah, why isn't not everybody making this money? So I thought I'd make a video to help everybody because no matter how many people watch this, I will still make the money. There's so many people who play this game that do not pay attention to forums, do not pay attention to videos. That is not going to affect how much I make, you make, or anybody makes. And as you can see in the top right hand corner, I have over 1 million stubs. You go to my collections and we pull up Legends and Flashbacks, and as you can see, I have Faces of the Franchise completed. I have locked every single one, and I did it within a day of it coming out. I had to play a couple games to hit the 50, but I've locked every single one. That's over 1 million stubs. The reason why I did it is because I want to play with all of them and try to prestige them, and I had too many stubs anyway. It just didn't really matter. As you can see, I have that's all done, but the prestige, as you can see, I got everything locked in. I even have the newest innings. I haven't done the other innings because, yeah, the cards just got outdated really too quick. But the Riviera, Ortiz, Walker, they're pretty good. Even though I was disappointed with the Rivera, but Ortiz is pretty good at bat, and Walker's just he starts on the right field every time, even when I go play in Polo Grounds. But the reason why you guys are here, how to make stubs on this easy, and it's not because I didn't get these stubs. I have the Mantle collection, as you can see right there. Got I didn't make it by playing the game because this is my highest rating, 523. That is the highest rating I've ever been. And there it goes. As you can see, I've never been the wild card division, World Series. That just ain't me. I play directional zone online, back and forth. Advance on Hall of Fame, I have to play directional. I cannot pick up the ball and move it. Reflexes are old. But yet, I have all the cards I want. Let me pull up my team. So you can see, there you go. Schmidt, Walker, pitchers, got those. Paxton, Aldo Hershiser, El Duque. So what I did, and I'll show you right now, and what I dumped out, completed order, so you know, hey, I did it. Like, you see Keith Falk, sell, 1099, 1099, 1099. You see all the buys, and I'll get you to why I have all those buy orders right there. There again, bunch of buys, 6,500, 65, 6,600, another Keith Falk selling. Keith Falk, another David Keenman, Orlando Hernandez. And this is where I dumped. Pujols, 12,000. Percival, 10,000. Ted Williams, 9,000. Ryan Braun, 8 something. Cliff Floyd, almost 10. Ted Williams. Goose Gossage. Chris Archer, 14,000. Bill Mazeroski, Jose Alvarado. Anything more from, basically they were all from 10 to 12,000. And this is only because the Onus. And I bought all these because of the Onus collection was coming out. Seeing more Chris Archer. I bought all these for 5,000 subs about 3 weeks ago. I had like over 20 Keith Falks. And like I knew once the Onus collection would be announced, it would skyrocket. Now they're going to skyrocket probably more. As they get closer, you'll see some go down a little bit, and you'll see some go higher. So you could still do it. I also, let me see here. Another thing I did recently, but I already had sold, and you can see the date on it. Jason Kindle. Bought 26, sell 26. I bought them mostly around 22. Giambi, Parker, I sold those for 87. Bought them around 5,000. Right with the ducks in the pack. So, what does this mean to you for you guys? Alright. We just had the monthly program drop. July. And along the July track, You had Stubs, Johnson, Scoop, Ireland, and all that stuff. But we also had the Ducks of the Pond packs drop as a reward for grinding. Wish dropped Riviera's price down. I mean, Arlado's Chapman down to 145, 144. And it was when I went to sleep this day, it was 155, 145. Now that's the high tier. Hey, he ain't gonna go a little cheaper than this right now. So if you need him, get him. But also in those packs, yeah, the Ernie Banks dropped to 139. Adele, nobody really cares about. Joe Dell 102. He's a little black sheep of the pack. But what it did is it dropped Kingman. Now, before I was asleep, I picked up a bunch of those at 65, 6600. It also dropped Fernando Rodney. It also dropped El Duque and Daniel Murphy and Salvador Perez. And it's easier to look at this so you know that what I'm doing. So all the ones in the Ducks in the Pond I've been buying up. And these are the ones that Fernando Rodney I have 16 I'm sitting on. Kingman 5, El Duque 2. They weren't that moving. Most people picked Rodney, so they have them to dump there. People panicked buy because the packs are drying, so they're just dumping. But they're not realizing these are prime candidates for the Onus Wagner collection. The reason why is Onus collection is coming out, and last year it required 75% of the collection that was available. Rounded in the multiples of 5. So let's go with postseason. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 20, 22 cards. This is going to be 15 card collection. There's going to be added a completed 15 to get this voucher. Veteran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 32, 33 cards. Now you do 33, 75%. That's 24. It probably is going to go up to 25 because they do round up or down to closest to multiply 5. So this is going to need 25. Now let's go to the signatures. There's not that many. 15 of these. That's it. There's only 15 for this collection so far. Now we still have to the 29th, I believe the onus is coming out. So we still got 12 days or 26. We got 11 to 12 days. So they can add more, but right now we got 15. That is about 10. You round up, 10 is 2/3, but they can't go 15. They can't do all 15. So they're going to do 10. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So somebody cheap right now, let's check Franco. He's not cheap because of the event, but he was 10, 14. I made so much money rebuying this guy at 10 to 15. But so this one's going to need 10. There's not much money to be made right now on this. Here's where you make the money on Prime. Because they keep on dropping Prime. It's their best way they can drop more cards in the event and not be all-star postseason. We're not going to see too many more of those cards. Everything that's coming out now is going to be Prime. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is 24, 26, 27. Now, 3/4 of that, it's close to 21. It's like 20 point something. So they're going to go down to 20. All right, that means only 7 cards you don't have to collect. Dibble, that's around 100K right now. Oh, wow. It was 100K before I went to sleep. It's 113K. Let's check Jack McGee. 64. He's gone up. Everybody's gone up because everybody's doing for the onus. They're trying to prepare. You're going to have these 3 are the given if you got the... well, these 2 are a given. This one you had to put the live series, so I have it a leg up. But you got Ellsbury. 51. Brantley, I was buying and selling when he was 10 and 14. Now he's 20. This is all because of onus collection. So which 7 can you knock off? This is reward from World Series, I believe. Yeah, you're not going to collect that. So the Prime is going to be the key holdup, and the awards is going to be the key holdup. You got Reynolds from Grinding Programs, Ken Griffey Jr., and that is it. So you got to pick and choose. People are going to hit the lowest ones, which is going to be Cueto, 76. In fact, that is actually a pretty good price right now. I'm going to start creating some buy orders. I'm going to do it at 7,700. Probably, I'll pump a 5 in for right now. And the reason why is in about, he's still ranked. You get this card from the rank season 500. The rank is going to be ending towards the end of the month. And this card is not going to be able to get easily no more. And they're going to be brought up in the already bought. I bought these mostly at 600. I'll buy some more of them. Even at 7,300, it's still a good deal. I expect this card to be around low end on the sell now price about 12,000. On the top end about 16, and that's a low estimate. That is a low estimate of what it's going to be in a week from now in the onus. This card was because of the event, which is going to the 24th. Before these Ducks of the Pond packs were released again as a grind, this card was 12, 14, I believe. Let's check. I think. Oh yeah, there you go. Hit triangle. Yeah, see, he was 14 and 12. He only dropped because of the Ducks of the Pond packs. Let's go buy some more of the Kingman. Create a buy order, 7,400. Now, when I estimate this is going to top end, is going to top out around 15,000. I'll probably sell it this at about 14. Let's say 14. It may go higher to 20, but I'll hit at 14, start selling them off, and if they go higher, I make more. At 14,000, after they take their cut, the auction house takes their 1,400. You're still at 12,600. I'm paying 74, and I bought some at 6,600. I'm making 5,000 a card. You do these 10, 15, great. Now look at the multiples here. You got 7,400, 8,400. 10% of 8,400 is about 840. So round out 900. You're going to 75. You can make 100. Like last night, it was about 8,400, but low end was 6,600. So what I recommend, Johnny Cueto. Now this is more like it. Buy them now. Somebody went up ahead of me, 78, 708, 79. So say you go 7,800. You're nervous, you don't have the stubs. Buy them at 78. Immediately go sell some. Boom, 9,400. You're losing 8,400. You're still making 600 a card. This is selling so fast right now. You want to target anything with a bigger 10%. Make 600, 800. Boom. Until you have enough to have a card paid for without having to spend any stubs, and just sit on it. If you have bigger money, wait till this goes to the end of the cycle of the event. I'd buy up Dozer. I'd buy up Dozer and the next one, which is Yu Darvish. Because right now this one's sitting a low end 15, 17. If you look at the graphs on the 717. 14, 16, prime 2. Once this event goes, it's going to jump up, I say, about 25, 30. Just because nobody's doing the Hall of Fame event. It's too time consuming, and most people's skill are like me. And yeah, they just don't have the skill level to do it. Yu Darvish, Marketplace. He's crashed this last night around 19 to 26. Oh, 22 to 4. Okay, so people are starting to get done. As it's closer around the 22nd, 2 days before the event, you're going to have people already stopping. I would go buy them out. See, you're saying buy orders for Kingman. 7,400. No risk at all on that. It'll probably drop down around 16, 18. Buy those up. Now, Dylan Betances, I would say no. Because he's high already. He's like low 50, 58. Yeah, see, he's 52, 59. He's the 55 win. But he's a reliever, and people like his stuff. 99 fastball. Doesn't have quirks. So he's not going to be like a Rob Dibble or a Chapman where people are going to do it because they can see the cap hit 102 miles fast hour. So fastball. So he's not even going to be traded that much. People are going to keep him. So I wouldn't. I would stay away from Betances. Go you Darvish. If you got the money to do it. Go you Darvish. Go Dozer. Stock up on the prime. Also, stock up on the warts. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 24, 25, 26. Now, this is another question I believe that's going to be 20. You got Kluber, Sheffield, Posey. If you grind it to Prestige 1, you got Sheffield, Kluber, Posey, Larkin, Fingers. That's it. 1, 2, 3. That's it. You got 5 from the grind. Where are you going to get the rest? Bernie Banks, top tier, the Ducks in the Pan, the elite pick. Guerrero, I think that's what, World Series? BR? Yeah, it's going to be hard to get. Carter, same thing. The rest are all from the little packs. George Foster, another BR. Dustin Pedroia, Machado. This is the collection that's going to hurt for the onus. So where can you target? You can target this in HH 1, 2, relatively under 25K. 1, 2. Well, we goes under 25K. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Kind of not that expensive. 10, 11. Brian's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's not 90K. But it's accessible. 20. Kluber, Sheffield. The cheap ones, Mike Scott, are going to be pretty much putting at the cap at 20. So you got the Spencer's ones. 1, 2. Okay, Carter's 3. 4 is Foster. 5 is Machado. 6 is Dustin Pedroia. So 21 of them that are under 100K. And David Ortiz is 90K? Not really too cheap. So everybody's going to... You need every single card that you can get on this. And these two right here are from Ducks from the Pond. They're all trending the same. Buy some more of these. This card is a great buy up to, I say, 8,500. Don't pay 8,500 right now. Just always go, and they will come in. Just keep on doing the sell now, putting buy orders in. It's a great sale. Remember, you're going to need every single card. And there's nothing to spend Stubs on, really. Think about it. What is there to spend Stubs on if you already got Mantle done, which more and more people are getting done? Nothing. So what, people are going to dump their stuff just to say you have it, the fear of missing out? Yeah, I got this year's onus, or whatever the card tends to be. Let me put some more of these in. Because I have the Stubs, so I can keep on... Oh, shit. Oh, shoot. I was talking. I got to cancel that stub. Probably someone gonna buy it out. Yeah. Somebody beat me to it. Oh, somebody took the stuff. So I put the wrong one because I was talking. But this is what you do. Just go buy them all up. You make some money. Make some stubs. If you don't have the stubs like I do, which most people don't, just make off the margins. Just make off the margins on the Cueto. Cueto is a great card to buy off the margins if you can. What are other cards right now to make off the margin? Here, another thing. Equipment. Equipment has 10% margin right here. Boom. You want to look at equipment does not sell as fast. It won't turn. You won't have it sales every 5-10 minutes. It takes longer, but they do sell. This is how I made my stubs in the beginning to get the Mantle. I worked the equipment. There's too many people fighting on the player cards. And the margins are just barely there, 15%, 10%, but the equipment have the big swings. And they swing by day. This probably, the old Hickory will probably go down to 10,000, 11,000. But the sell now may go down to 5,000, but you will never lose. You will never lose on this stuff. And less people are opening packs, so these things are not coming out. The old Hickories are not coming out as often. The wraps, the equipment, the legendary call. Let's see. Go ritual. 18,000. You take away 2,000. That's 16,000. You still got 2,200 profit. The magician is the second next one. 10,000. Take away 1,000. It's 89. You're still making 2,700, and that thing sells here. I create a buy order. 6,200. Do 2 of them. I haven't done equipment for a while, so I'm gonna have to remember. Hey, I have that in my inventory. Flip it. And that's something you can flip on the day as you make money into the prime. Now, those will never jump huge. You will never make your big killing on these cards. You just gotta time the market and onus. And there's nothing else to do right now in the game. So I usually do this. I'll play my conquest, grind the mobs. Like I was doing this during Player of the Month. I was grinding this out in between the moments, in between the playing the All-Star game to get done. I went and put some buy orders in. I'm up to 18-7. I got a Cueto. Okay, see, somebody start putting it higher than me. 77 is 88. But this will go down. Don't panic and think, oh shoot, somebody let me go. No, don't. Unless you got 6 or 7 orders ahead of you, it will come back to you. Don't force the market up just yet. Let that 8,000, let that 7701 and come down. You got your 5. Just trust that the orders will come through. And if you don't have the stuff like me, like I said, just buy, resell on the margins. Just buy on the margins. As long as it's over 10% and you make you make 1,000 here, 1,000 here, invest in the card, 7,000. That card is paid for. You do this 10 times, 700. You buy 1 card, it's paid for. Your stubs are still the same. You can afford to sit on it. Wait till the owners come there. This card's 15, 20,000. You just made 15, 20,000 subs that you did not have before. But if you have stubs like 100,000, say you're trying to complete the mantle collection still, and you're like, oh my god, I still got to get the power 7, I believe it is, the 7 over 90. Let's double check that. Go to filter, live series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These guys were all trending. Trout was trending under 180k. All these guys were like under 100k. So say you guys saw that and you're sitting on stubs and you go, shoot, I'm sitting on 300,000 stubs, but I need 5 of these guys still. I can only buy 2, get the collection done. Don't do it yet. Don't buy these guys until the next sale, or you can buy them all at once. Why lock up stubs that you can use to make money? Unless you got exact announced stubs to finish mantle, do not lock any of them in. Use those stubs to make you money safely, smartly, and with 0 risk. And then all of a sudden, hey, it's done. Now, you think, oh, well, I could have bought all these stubs with money. I spent $100 in the game because I came 2 weeks late to the game. And I missed the ship on the golds when they were like 3,000 to 5,000. When I came in 2 weeks later, they're already down 1,000 for a gold card. There was nothing. So, yeah, I just spent $100. But $100 is good to get you 150,000 stubs. You have way more than I have. I just use the market thanks to coronavirus, having the time. But you can use it on your phone. You got to go to work. You got lunch break. Go on your phone. Buy stuff. Resell. By the time you come home, you may like 15, 20, 30k stubs. There's no need to buy stubs. Not in this game. Because the game gives you so much of the programs. Monthly wars. July. Boom. Look at how many packs. How many stubs it gives you. How many cards. There's no need. Let's go to Conquest. Give the home run derby packs. 5th inning symbols. This gave us home run derby packs. SDS is really good about giving you packs, but every time they come out a new program, it kills a market on something. Like right here, Leave Diamond Dynasty. What did we have recently? Home Run Derby 1, Home Run Derby 2. Let's look at the schedule out. Alright, they're coming out with the 6th inning program on the 24th, 4 days before the onus collection is coming out. So let me give you some ideas what could kill on the market. 5th inning program. Alright, this is the 5th inning. They always give you gear ups and packs, icons and all that. And they're always the headliners. Boom, the mid-tier mini boss, classic stadiums. I think they've done classic every time. Fifth inning, then you get the 300, you get that. But later on, they give you an old set. This one was the semifinals from the Player's Choice. They don't give it a recent one. They give it a little bit older. So I'm assuming it's not going to be a home run derby because they just did on the event home run derby 2. If I had to guess, it's going to be a Ducks on the Pond Elite in Program 6, and you're going to see a crash of them a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if home run derby, but I'm thinking Ducks Pond, but it's going to be around 600, so it's going to be coming. People are not going to get to this one till way after the owner's collection drops, and then you'll see a little bit of a crash afterwards, but that's it. Let's go to the event and why everything's crashing on there. Dozer, I'm almost close to Dozer. Home run derby 2. You're going to see saying home run derby prices starting to drop from the 80,000 on the set 2. As you can see, I only got 28 wins, Hall of Fame. I'm not good. But I like having playing the game. I have all the cards. I have fun, even though I'm pretty bad at the game. I play Polo Grounds. Let me go pull up Home Run Derby. I made a killing off this too. 87, 86, 80, 40, 50s because we're in the Conquest Pack. These were trending around 42, 40. Now they're about up to 45, 50. Kano. So you can see people have not hit that next home run derby pack too. If you're trying to get this collection done, I say this drop into around 65, 70 in about 3-4 days, about the 22nd, 21st. Just because there's going to be people complaining. As you see, the Darvish is starting to drop. Dozer is starting to drop because people are starting to get there and get it done, and they're going to pull it and they're going to dump it because not a lot of people complete the home run derby set. It's really expensive for a 98 Griffey. So if you're trying to complete the set, don't. Let this drop to about 72, 70. Buy it up if you're trying to collect the set. I wouldn't invest in this because that Griffey home run, yeah, 125 power from both sides. It's a novelty card. Griffey's going to be coming out probably a 7th inning program or maybe a BR World Series reward. I don't see them recovering. If that was the case, I see these home run cards dropping and covering like maybe 10% of the value. This was down to 40. It went to 50. I don't see it recovering higher than that. Maybe 52. But this card was an 82,000, 78,000 card. It's not going to ever see those heights again. Same as these. Don't buy them now. Wait till they drop your collection. And I wouldn't buy them. It's going to go up, but not enough higher than 10% to make your money back. But when this pack first dropped, these cards were selling now 5,100, 5,200. I bought like 50 of them between these three. And I started dumping when they were around 88, 8,700, as you can saw on my history. Anyways, this is my first video. Trying to help out the guys who just cannot win, go 12-0 and make their stubs there, but don't also give SDS tons of cash. I'm going to try to do this, give a little quick 10-minute video every couple days or every day when I see another way to make some stubs. Like I said, no matter what I do and no matter what you guys following do, it's not going to affect the market. You guys all do it and like, oh wow, if everybody's watching the video, then how am I going to make money? There's so many players that play this game that it does not matter. Me telling you how I'm making my stubs will not affect me making stubs. You doing it and everybody else watching this will not affect stubs. There's too many player base who don't go to the forums, who don't watch the videos. So that's it for today. I'll try to get tomorrow, see what's going up, and keep track of our progress. And if you can, follow me so you get updates of when I posted a new video, and you can make a stubs alongside me. Thanks for watching my video. Appreciate it.